Hello everyone, my name is Will and I hope you guys are having a blast playing Path of Exile 2. In this video I'm not sharing a build guide, but I just want to share the build I'm using. So if you guys are aware, GGG did some bug fixes that kinda affected Huntress. So I'm playing Huntress at the moment and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. This is not nice for a lot of people, but this issue was solved. So basically it was a bug. There was a lot of Huntress players with this build that it was crazy good, one-shotting bosses with the twisters, with elemental twisters. So basically it was a bug and was not intended to work that way. So basically they fixed this bug and everyone that was using those builds can't play anymore with those builds. So some of them that were on late game, on end game, they just started a new character because they could not afford to just completely change their build. And I mean, it's hard, but it is what it is. Sometimes these bugs happen and then it's hard to come back from them. So now they also did some more changes regarding the skills with the spear, which are pretty cool, especially for me that I've been trying to find the right build. I've been playing with the bleeding build, but I feel kinda stuck at the moment, but not anymore because with this new patch it kinda gave me some courage to try a new build and finally it feels much better. So they did some adjustments to damage, attack speed and mana costs of the spear skills. Alright, so the spear throw now deals more damage. Lightning spear attack speed is 60% base, not 50% anymore. All gem levels deal 5% more damage. Glacial Lace attack will deal 50% base. Stormless attack 60% base. Windless attack, basically all the above skills will have the lower cost and attack speed increase. And this is a big boost, especially if you are looking for a different build with elements like lightning or ice. All of them are pretty good, and that's what I'm gonna show you guys. So this is the build I'm using at the moment, and it's working pretty well. Alright, so it's basically a lightning build with the Huntress. So I'm still on Act 2. I've not been playing much, so that's why I'm still on Act 2, and I've been playing with the builds a lot. So guys, before I tried with a building build. So as you guys can see, the gems are all over here. I really tried this build with Herald of Blood. Herald of Blood is pretty cool, but I felt the damage was lacking. But there are some things that you need to keep in mind. Alright, first thing is a passive tree. You need, as a Huntress, using a spear weapon, you need to reach here as soon as possible. Alright, this will be a big boost. As soon as you get on these nodes, alright, they will increase your damage with spears, attack speed and accuracy. Alright, and it's a lot, okay? It increased 3% here, 3% here, 10%, 25% increased damage here and 25% increased damage. This is a big boost. Then if you are playing with bleeding, you can choose these nodes here that will increase physical and attack damage, but I'm going with the lightning build, and because of that, firstly I want to get this herald. Alright, so I went this way all here, got these ones. Then you want to get these ones with herald that will increase the effect of the herald and the damage while affected by a herald, and since I'm using the Herald of Thunder I'll get more lightning damage, and it's pretty good. And then I'm going with these ones because they'll increase your elemental damage and also the chance to shock. Alright, so these ones are already good and helping me. And then it's pretty basic. So we have Herald of Thunder, and then we have Lightning Spear, Stormlance and Primal Strikes. Alright, so when you are clearing all the maps, you just need to use Stormlance and Lightning Spear. You throw the Stormlance and it will do a lot of damage, especially if you are using Scatter Shot, because will be 3 lances doing damage. So you throw the Stormlance and then you spam Lightning Spear. That will have 1% chance to shock, more attack speed and Lightning Fusion to increase the extra lightning damage. So the combo of these two will do a lot of damage and will clear everything on the way, thanks to Herald of Thunder as well, with Ambush to increase the criticality chance on enemies that are full life, and then this one if they are 50% more if they are on low life. So while clearing maps, this is all you need to use. Of course, you can also use Storm Lance and Explosive Spear, because Storm Lance, when you are using a detonating skill, it will detonate these spears, okay? If the spear is detonated by another skill, immediately unleashes a volley of bolts and expires. But if you don't detonate it, it will detonate anyway, alright? When it ends of its duration, creates a shock to the ground and will shock the enemies. When you're killing a boss, or when you're fighting a boss, you use the same thing, so you can use Lightning Spear or Storm Lance. When you have shock on the enemy, you use Primal Strikes. So Rage and Concentrated Effect, and with Primal Strikes, if you have shock on the enemy, will activate these spirits. So every hit you do to an enemy that is shocked, in this case to a boss, will do this extra damage of 100% of physical damage to lightning damage, alright? And this will be a big damage, will help you a lot to kill those bosses pretty quick. So this is a build I'm using. I have not done any build on Mobalytics or any other internet platform like that, but I'll do it eventually when I reach at least Cruel difficulty. At the moment I think it's too early for me because I've not been playing too much and I'm still on Act 2, but for the ones are looking for the right build to play at this moment with Huntress, this can be your choice. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. This is all I wanted to talk about. Really enjoying playing with Huntress. Of course, everyone knows we've been struggling with all these buffs and nerfs and everything that is happening on this patch, but I'm still enjoying playing this game and I'm loving this new character. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, comment below and don't forget to leave that like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.